The Philippines is a country that has on average 25 typhoons per year, regular earthquakes, tsunamis, 21 active volcanoes, and we can also add some active conflicts as a result of violent extremism that is also causing the displacement of people. There is a very nice expression here, a Filipino proverb that says, "While the blanket is short, learn how to bend." The principal motivation of humanitarian action is to save lives and alleviate suffering in a manner that respects and restores personal dignity. Humanity is the principal driver for any response to a crisis, whether caused by a conflict, violence, or natural or man-made disaster. This means that humanitarian action is based exclusively on need. The neutrality of humanitarian action is further enhanced when we refrain from taking side in hostilities or engaging in political, religious, or ideological controversies. We just had 1 week ago the strongest typhoon since Haiyan. Remember Haiyan 2013? And Goni, or the local name Roli, is a typhoon that has devastated infrastructure, housing, livelihoods, affecting the life of people. I had a chance of visiting the most affected areas in the province of Albay. I discussed with people there, the authorities, and there is a common denominator that I found in other crises. You can easily see the impact on infrastructure, but the impact on people has different shape of manifestations. I remember talking with a single mother with her 3 children in Tiwi, in Albay, and when I asked about the most immediate needs, there was another expression of resilience building in saying, "I just need the tools to rebuild my house." So in the midst of a crisis, people keep active their hope. And this is fundamental in a recovery phase. We know that for recovery we need resources. They are fundamental to rebuild a community, but a community without hope is not sustainable. Based on my experience, what I see is the increasing numbers of humanitarian players. So the humanitarian landscape has been expanded, which makes, of course, coordination more complex, but has the positive side of the diversity of partners. Also, digital technology is radically changing the way we deliver humanitarian support. And one of the most concrete examples is cash assistance that is replacing the traditional and in some way costly operation of dropping food from an airplane. The situation of the COVID-19 in this. What we are learning from COVID-19 is that this crisis is exceeding the response capacity of any single player, any single country. And as a humanitarian country team, we remain ready to fill critical gaps in the context of complex emergency by prepositioning capacities, addressing the needs of the most vulnerable, and mobilizing the required resources. And our concern also is how to manage the right balance between protecting people, investing in health, and on the other side, the economic revival. Humanitarian leadership has to be earned in this context. No? Building consensus is fundamental, and is what defines the best dynamic of a humanitarian country team. The time of a leader as a solo hero is over.